What's the $500 Ferrari, Zach?
Well, the $500 Ferrari is the process of me getting a Ferrari for $500.
So Zach comes at me with this absolute crazy idea that he thinks that he can take a regular car, $500, just gonna go buy whatever you can buy on KSL or from a friend or something, and he says, I can flip that to a Ferrari. And I'm like, I want to see that happen. So sure enough, he goes and buys a $500 car for a $500 car to get to that Ferrari. So here we are. And everything that we're doing, he can't use any excess money. He can use help from friends that are willing to give him parts, willing to trade work. So far, everything that we've gotten or received from these people have all been free to help us get to the next stage, or we've used the cash that we received or traded.
Why I chose the URs4, I chose that car because I knew about that car. I knew that it was a rare car, a cool car, interesting car that I could flip quickly, because I also knew that I've been trying to buy that car for about 8-9 years on and off. And I also knew that one of my friends, Dave, has also been trying to buy that car for a long time. And it's just been sitting at this guy's shop for a long time. 11 years it was sitting there. So I just knew that I could get it for cheap and I could sell it quickly.
So the first car I didn't even get to see. Like he just went and did it, and by the time he had it, it was gone. Like I think it was almost like his mission to make sure that I didn't get to see the first car. I mean, I know what it was. I've seen all the videos, I've seen all the pictures, but I actually never sat in the car. I never got to see the car.
It was in pretty poor condition, actually. It had super low miles, less than 100,000 miles, and it was totally, almost complete. So what I had to do was change the fuel pump twice, which is a pain because it's at the bottom of the gas tank and it was cold. So I had to change the fuel pump. Then we found out it didn't have an ECU, which was weird. So somebody must have stolen it or whatever. Or I don't know what happened. It wasn't there. So luckily, Dave, again, saved the day, had an ECU. So we put it in, started right up with a little jump start from the Land Rover. And the paint was pretty faded and terrible. Probably in like 1997 or 2001 or whatever, it had a half of a Mako paint job. Somebody had Mako paint just the top half of the car, and it was super obvious at this point. So I tried to buff that, and I buffed, one of the doors in the corner and thought, yeah, I'm done with this. And so that was the extent of what I did with it. We decided to base the values off of these cars just off of the Blue Book value, so that because some of them were selling for money and some we traded. So it's kind of hard to say, well, right now I'm at X amount of dollars, because I might have a car, or I might have money, or I might have a car and money. So we're going to use the Blue Book value. Then it kind of has the range, and you can see, a baseline for all the values of the car. So I don't know, we'll probably put it right here or something. Kelly Blue Book value of the car. Cha-ching! I bought this car for $500. It's worth somewhere.
Who'd you sell it to?
I sold it to Dave, which was my original plan the whole time. I would have liked to have gotten more money out of him, but he's a pretty good hustler, so. And it was in not nearly as good a shape as I wanted it to be. But then he texted me back and he's like, oh, I have a full black interior for it. I knew he would. He had everything he needed to fix it, so.
Or was the process of getting the next car, how did that come to be?
I was at, it's called DI. It's a thrift store here in Utah. And I saw this cool looking Mercedes pull up, and I thought, I like that car. So I went and I asked the guy about it, and he was actually looking to sell it. So he wanted way more than I wanted to pay for it. So I said, well, if you change your mind, call me. He calls me and said, hey, if you want it for $1,000, it's yours. So I thought, okay, I'll do it. So I went and I got that car, and it was a 1988 Mercedes 300 CE. And just to clarify, James does hate it, but James and I have very, very, very different tastes on basically everything.
So Zach tells me I sold the Audi, and I got $1,000 for the Audi. And so now I want to go get this car, and I already know what it is, and you're gonna hate it, but we're gonna go get it anyway. And I asked him, I said, how did you find this car? Oh, well, I just met some guy at a thrift shop. The car happened to be out there. I said it was cool. He said my car was cool, and he wanted $3,000 for it or something like that. And Zach was like, yeah, I'm gonna pay him like half that. And he actually offered $1,000, which is what we sold the Audi for, and the guy took $1,000. So we went to go pick up the car, and that was actually the first time me seeing the Mercedes. The seats were torn and worn. The car smelled like cigarettes. There was a subwoofer wired in the back seat.
So it's definitely not something you would have bought.
Oh, no, not in a million years. I even said that in the video. I was like, there is no way that James would ever buy a car like this. Because, yeah, no.
I loved that car. I bought it because I liked it, and I knew Mercedes people would like it. It was a W124, which is one of the coolest body styles. It was actually in good shape. Not great, but it was good. It could have cleaned up really well, and that was kind of my plan, was to clean it up, but I really didn't do anything to it. I fixed the alignment because actually the guy that I got it from changed the tie rod and didn't realize that if you do that, you have to adjust it, right? So one wheel was kind of like over here while the other one was straight. It was very difficult to drive. So I did the alignment on it. So the Blue Book on the Mercedes has quite a variance, you'll see. So we were kind of right in the mid-range of where we should pay for it. So I felt pretty good about that. And then I just stalked people on Facebook and KSL. Finally, on my birthday, in the middle of my birthday party, somebody was like, hey, are we still meeting up right now? I'm on my way down there. And I was like, oh, okay. Sorry, family. Thanks for throwing this awesome birthday party for me, but I'm going to leave for a minute and go get a car. So I took it and met him up at the Target parking lot. Was with him for like 5 minutes. Didn't want to be on camera. He was a super cool guy, super nice. And traded him straight up for a 2002 Audi A4 Avant.
The car is considerably in better condition. Has a lot of miles, but the seats aren't torn to crap. It's actually clean. And the only bad thing about it was that it had a different colored hood. The check engine light was on because he needed to fix the air math. And that's an easy fix. I mean, that's just switching out cabling or even just some small things. But he was able to clear the coat on that, and we actually got it painted for free. But yeah, he switched this $1,000 piece of junk that smelled horrible, and you couldn't even get out of the car. Like someone had to let you out. But he did it. He traded for this Audi A4, and that's what we have. So,
as of this moment, right now, at yay o'clock on today, I still own the Audi A4. I put those AMG wheels on, which I can't thank Lance enough for just saying, dude, I found the perfect wheels for you, and then just giving me these wheels. They're amazing. They are BBS AMG Aero 2 wheels. And I saw a catalog, and it said on there that the official name was the Rad 2, which was pretty neat. So we'll show the Blue Book for the Audi A4 Avant. Whoop, whoop. Audi. And maybe I'll get a Mercedes next, and maybe I'll get a Ferrari just by switching between Audi and Mercedes. I'd be okay with that. I have to just say thank you to everybody that's watched it, commented, because it's really like I get to live a dream. I get to live my dream life because you guys watch the videos and you comment and you interact, and it's opened all these doors so far. And we're still pretty small, but it's growing quickly. And you know, one of the things that we learned was that some of the audio quality was not good at all. We were just using a GoPro and it sounded bad. But instead of giving up, you guys kept watching and watching. And so I just want to say thank you. I really appreciate it. And it helped us because of y'all. We got this little beauty. We asked around, we researched, and we decided we're going to get this camera. And it's made a huge difference. We still use the GoPro. We got a mic for the GoPro. So anyway, I just want to say thank you. It's made a huge difference to have actual fans and people that are interested in it. And our goal with $500 Ferrari is to show you how you could get a Ferrari, because Ferraris are awesome. Or maybe you want a Lamborghini, or you want a AMG GTR, whatever you want. Use this process because it works. I mean, it's working better than even I thought it would. And so, do it and watch the videos, watch all of them, and get yourself a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or a Dodge Dually, whatever you want. I don't care.
So to help us continue on with our mission, we ask you guys to go to V12 Lifestyle and buy our products. Everything we make is really good. I mean, our whole plan is that we have everything that a man needs, and it's products that actually will work for you. Our pomade works really well, makes your hair look perfect in the way that you want to leave for the day when you walk out the door. We got this 3-in-1 body wash, conditioner, and shampoo. It does work really well with men's skin. It cleans your hair, makes it smell good all day. We also have beard oils for those men that like to grow big, meaty beards and keep them soft so their wives still love them, so you don't have to shave them off. And if your wife tells you to shave them off, well, we got shaving products to help you with that as well. So go to v12lifestyle.com, buy our awesome products that we've made for you guys. Perfect for every man. And then also subscribe and share our channel so we can get more people to like what we do.